Alright, hey, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Tonight's live stream, when I say we're gonna be talking about the history of the funeral home, me PLE, Cheney, Rob, and Nubs will be traveling to tomorrow. Nubs might be joining us later in the broadcast here. He's not quite home at the moment, so he might be joining us in a few minutes once he gets home. But other than that, until then, I'm gonna cut my light on here for just a sec. Give me just a sec. There we go. So I am doing good, Fluffy. I am ready for this funeral home. We found the funeral home. I was actually I got mentioned by a guy. He contacted me and told me that it should be a place that we should go check out. And I was reading up on it, and it seems like a pretty cool place. So we all decided to get together, and we're heading out first thing tomorrow morning because it's like a 2.5 hour drive. What's up, Christina? But tomorrow is definitely going to be epic. We are filming at the abandoned funeral home, and we're going to also try to get into the mortuary school that is down the street that is also abandoned. But to get into the history of the funeral home, what the history I do know is that it opened, or it was built back in 1936 and closed in 1970s. What's up, Charmaine? It was built in 1936 and shut down in the early 1970s. So it was a funeral home for a good 40 something years. What's up, Matt? But definitely gonna be an epic time collabing with PLE and Cheney tomorrow at the funeral home. Me and Rob have been dying to just find a funeral home somewhere to get in, and we finally found one. So we are leaving out first thing in the morning to hit up there because, like I said, it is a 2.5 hour drive. But the funeral home, I'm going to show you guys some pictures of it, and we'll go from there, and I'll give you guys some more of the history or what I know. Here, actually, a couple months ago, back in February, I was reading an article from a guy who he's a explorer too. He actually went inside the funeral home, and according to his article, there is caskets and embalming tools and everything left behind. There's even an old 1979 hearse sitting out back. So this place is going to be epic. I can already see it. But I'm going to go ahead and pull up some pictures here for you guys. See what we can find. I did find probably about 6 or 7 pictures. Alrighty. Right, here's the first picture. That would be cool. Definitely would. But as you guys can see here, this is a picture of it. This is what the front looks like. Try to zoom it in. There we go. That's what the front of it looks like. Oh, that was an older picture, probably a couple years ago. There's another picture. That's about what it looks like now. Um, this right here is an actual picture of the hearse at the mortuary school, and this is the mortuary school in the background. Let's see, couple pictures right there with the mailbox, sidewalk. Oh, that's a creepy picture right there. That's creepy. Couple more pictures. You can actually see inside the window on that one. But you could just tell this place has a creep factor like no other. And with it being a funeral home, at that, it just makes it even more creepier. I'm trying to find. Don't really have too many pictures on it. But as you can see, there is a lot of articles. This is another picture. This is taken from the side. Let's see. But this is what they call the old Owen Funeral Home. They even have like where somebody went and explored the funeral home and mortuary school right here. But there's definitely a lot. That's not the picture. Let's see. There's another picture. But we cannot wait to get in there tomorrow. It's definitely gonna be epic. Because we've always, ever since we started doing the paranormal, we've been wanting to get into a funeral home, and we have finally found one. There we go. Okay, well, I'm not going to that site because that site is. I'm trying to find the article I found earlier. Yeah, this is it. Explorer captures eerie photos of a abandoned funeral home that's been frozen in time for decades, revealing medical tools, makeup products used on the deceased, and even an old embalming bed. That looks like a picture. That's not even the right funeral home. That's a different one. There's a lot of funeral homes around. You just gotta find them. That's still another site. Okay. But yeah, that's a picture. That's a picture. But it just a funeral home by itself has a huge creep factor. Just the look of the building itself, not to include that it actually is a funeral home, which is just crazy. But we cannot wait to get in there tomorrow. It's gonna be a huge collab with PLE and Cheney this weekend. We're doing a funeral home. And hopefully we can get into the mortuary school tomorrow, doing that tomorrow, and possibly a couple more abandoned houses and investigations on Sunday. But we're all pretty stoked for the funeral home tomorrow. We cannot wait. But it's definitely a creepy place. That there's no other way around it. It's definitely creepy. Yeah, like I said, me and Rob we've been wanting to get into a funeral home for quite some time now, and it was about a month ago. This guy contacted me and like, hey, you need to go check this place out. It's an old funeral home, stuff left behind. I'm like, okay, yeah. Let me look up, see if we can get in it, see how far away it is. But it looks like most of the pictures that I've been seeing, front door is wide open on it. So pretty good chance we'll be able to get in. I'm hoping we'll be able to get in. And I know this sounds crazy, but I'm hoping we find a casket or embalming stuff. I'm hoping we find something that resembles it being a funeral home, whether getting inside the hearse, looking inside that, embalming, tools and liquids, caskets, anything that you could think of with a funeral home. This place probably has it left behind, and I'm hoping it does because it would love, we would love to see something like that. But it's it's definitely gonna be one for the channel. That's for sure. Definitely gonna be one of the top videos. That's for sure. I can tell you that now. Definitely gonna be on the top of the charts. But I probably ain't gonna stay on here too long. Probably 30, 45 minutes. Try to give Nubs enough time where he can come up here and speak his words, and he can let y'all know exactly how ready he is. We're ready. I mean, ready to go. Just supposed to be leaving out of here like 9 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully, we just want 9 o'clock to get here so quick right now. It ain't even funny. Yeah, I'm hoping we get good. Well, I know we're gonna get good footage, but yeah, definitely gonna be a video for the charts. I'll tell you that. Definitely gonna be up there, top of the charts. It's gonna be one of the probably best videos that I've done. Best, one of the creepiest, best places we've explored because we've explored mansions, cemeteries. We've basically explored it all except the funeral home, and that's gonna be checked off the bucket list come tomorrow. But we're definitely looking forward to it. It's a little bit of a drive, 2.5 hours, but that's okay. To get into a funeral home, we'll take it. Because we have been dying to get into a funeral home. Just hoping. I'd love to get into the mortuary school, but the main goal for tomorrow is to get in and film and investigate the funeral home. What we are planning on doing is once we get there tomorrow, um, Rob's gonna take his camera and go around, do a quick walkthrough of the premises, and then we're gonna take you guys all inside for a walkthrough inside and investigation. And I believe if Nubs has good signal tomorrow where we are at, he's gonna try to go live. So I don't know exactly what time yet. That determines what time we get there and everything. But he'll let you guys know that tomorrow for sure, if he's going to go live or not. I guess it just depends on if he's got good signal. But either way, that's the plan. We're going to, once we get there, going to do a quick walkthrough around the premises just to make sure everything's good, everything's okay. And then we're going to be doing an investigation inside the funeral home. So hopefully everything is going to go well, and we'll have an awesome video for you guys probably one day next week. But if any of y'all have plans for this weekend, y'all are more than welcome to put them in the chat. Investigating, going out anywhere, filming, more than welcome to stick it in the chat. But yeah, 2.5 hours to actually get to a funeral home that's abandoned ain't bad compared to some of the others we've seen that's 3 to 4 hours away. There was one we seen, I don't know, it was probably here about 2.5 months ago, but it was in, I believe, South Carolina. And that was a little bit of a drive, and we weren't going to test that because I wasn't too sure that we could get in that one, and we really didn't want to drive the 6 hours just to have a turn around and come back because we couldn't get in it. But 2.5, that's a little bit more accommodating, and I'm pretty sure we can get in this one because I've seen multiple people get into it through articles, pictures, even YouTube videos. You can look up YouTube videos of people exploring the same funeral home we're going to tomorrow. But it's we can't wait. It definitely gonna be a fun one. That's for sure. Definitely gonna be an amazing time tomorrow. Even this weekend with PLE and Channing coming down to collab with us, going to the funeral home tomorrow, and probably Sunday we'll be doing a couple more abandoned houses plus investigations for you guys. I don't know what the plan is for that yet, but we'll find out. But I'm gonna go grab me a quick drink real quick, and I will be back in just a sec. Alrighty, guys, we are back. Probably going to be on here for another 10 to 15 minutes, probably. But, like I said, definitely epic video that we are filming tomorrow. Probably 2 videos with the funeral home and the mortuary school. They're going to have to be split up into 2 videos. So definitely going to be 2 videos for you guys tomorrow, and probably some more on Sunday with PLE and Cheney. But other than that, there's really nothing else that I gotta say. Showed you guys some pictures, told you guys some of the history. I don't really know much history, just what I've been reading. So yeah, it's definitely going to be worthwhile. Definitely going to be worth it. I'm sure. Driving 2 hours and getting inside an abandoned funeral home, and it's been reported by locals to be severely haunted as well. So I don't know what type of spirits we're going to be running into tomorrow, but guess we'll find out when we get there. Because a lot of the locals have reported seeing figures up in the windows, all sorts of crazy things. So like I said, I don't know what we're going to run into in that funeral home, but I guess we'll just have to wait and find out and witness it firsthand. But we're just ready to go. Can't wait for it. Definitely gonna be a good one tomorrow. I can't wait. We all can't wait. But with that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here because we got premieres going on, other premieres, live streams happening in a few minutes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and be ready for an epic funeral home video coming next week. And like I said, if Nubs does a live tomorrow at the funeral home, we'll let you know one way or another. So yeah, but we'll catch you guys on the next one. See you guys then.